Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Hope and Coffee. And I am so glad to be back. It has been about a month, and you will notice, first and foremost, probably my hair is chopped off. So let's dive into that first. How about that? So I did say at the beginning of December, maybe it was late November, that I am starting a hair journey. And so for me, the first thing that I wanted to do with regards to that hair journey was to get a pretty good haircut. Now, I didn't know I was going to go this short. I think the hairstylist wanted to give me fresh cut, clean ends without any breakage or damage, without any split ends, and to help me start on the best slate possible. Though I did walk out of there with a little bit of trauma because it was shorter than I anticipated, and it's going to take probably about a month and a half to get back to where I want it to be. Crossing fingers that we take some good hair care vitamins and are able to get it to where it needs to be. Now, some of the things that I am doing in order to better, help my hair health, I am eating some really good omega 3s, such as salmon and other fish. I am eating really good, healthy oils, sources of fats, sunflower seed oils, avocado, not using any butters or anything, but trying to be really just aware. I'm also just incorporating a little bit of collagen. Now, that's sometimes hit or miss with some people. It's something I'm trying. So, whether you believe it works or not, that's okay. It's something that I do put in my coffee. It is an unflavored collagen powder, and the placebo effect, I have learned, it works for you if you believe it. It's the same thing, in my opinion, as manifesting. I think placebos can work even if you believe hard enough. So I am taking collagen powder, and then I'm trying not to take too many supplements, but I am trying to eat nutritionally well enough to get those vitamins that I need: iron, biotin, vitamins D and C, and those sorts of things as well in my diet, while also increasing my protein and fiber intake as well. Those were some of the things that I wanted to do nutrition wise for the new year. So, we are hoping that we're starting on a very good page. I am staying active. I am staying physically fit. So I'm also trying to keep moving, and that, I've heard, helps with hair growth. I've also heard that scalp stimulation works. So I have one of those little brushes that feels really good when you rub it on your head. I haven't tried the oiling yet, just simply because my hair, even though it's fine, it's thick, but it's fine. Like, the individual strands are fine, but when you get down into it, it's actually pretty thick. So it can look pretty weighed down pretty quickly. And so I think I need to do oiling like before a shower, like before I do my hair wash day. So that's probably where I'm going to go with that. But anyway, that's probably enough about hair for now. You will notice my roots are starting to grow in. I am starting to go a little darker. I love the blonde, but again, it's a little damaging as well. So we're going to try to see if we can tone it down just a touch, bring it to about a level 8 blonde, and see if we can maintain some health that way as well. But moving on to some other things that have happened over the course of the past month. So, in the course of the past month, let's see, we have gone through the entire month of December, and kind of happy it's over. It was, in some ways, it was a good month, and in some ways, it was a kind of a stressful month. I had a lot of ups and downs. I've had a lot of just kind of personal conflict kind of going on in my life with different individuals that has just been frustrating, and those are things that I would like to leave behind in 2023, and that's okay. I think sometimes we need to realize that we don't have to carry those things with us, and so that is what I'm trying to do, is not carry some of that burden with me into this new year. I am also trying to start a little bit of being better at making lists and focusing rather on goals instead of resolutions. So I've never been one who makes resolutions for a new year. But I really wanted to think about some goals I want to accomplish this year, things that I would like to kind of focus on to stay motivated and actually like feel good about the progress I've made through the year. And one of them is still working on my financial goals. So I've also been looking into some things that I can do that way. I've decided that I do have an Etsy store, but I'm also going to think about getting a Store Envy that I looked at, and it's really cute. So I think I'm going to open one of those as well. I've got a blanket that I have to finish, and so one of my goals is to really actually finish that by the end of February, and that is the goal for the blanket. Finish crocheting that blanket. I have a paint by number that I've mentioned probably in the past. Still have not completed it, but that is one of my goals for 2024. I have a cabinet that's over here that I keep a lot of like makeup stuff, bath care stuff, those sort of things inside of, but the overall exterior look is a little, I would say Tuscan. However, I think I want to paint it like I've got a really nice paint that I picked up that is, it's not chalk paint, but it is a furniture paint that's kind of got that, it's got that really cool kind of matte satiny finish. And so one of my plans is to paint that as well. I would like to continue working on designs through the program that I may have mentioned in the past called Kittl. Now, this is in no way sponsored. I am not sponsored by anyone at all whatsoever. But there is a program that I found last year that I had a ton of fun with, just creating designs, and it's called Kittl, Kittl. And what you do is you can sign up and you can get different plans. But anyway, I am not here to like endorse it or what have you. It's just something I use for fun and creativity. But I want to work on that and create some more designs that I may be able to use in Store Envy or in Etsy. And then finally, when it comes down to you guys, I want to be posting about, I would say about 5 times a week. Now, I know that I said I was going to do that in December, and honestly, I got overwhelmed with it again, all the things going on in my life, and one thing had to give. I literally had to put aside some of the stuff that I was doing to just focus on like other things. And so YouTube kind of had to take a little back seat for a minute. But I even had to make a spreadsheet over the course of this next like couple months of books that I have to finish for January, February, March, April, and moving forward through the year. Because with the podcast, not only do I have books that I'm reading that I need to review and put out some content for, I also am reading books in conjunction with my co-hosts that we are also planning to create podcast episodes about. So I have all of those on my list. I have, like I said, personal reads, I have podcast reads. So I probably have at least 11 books in January. I think I have about 12 to 13 books in February. Right now, only 2 in March because I tried to slow down and I realized I'd signed up for too many in the other months. And going from there, kind of trying to take it down from the 10 and 11 back down to about 5 a month. I am super excited about some books coming out this year. This month especially, there is one book that we just did an episode on, and I want to say it released January 2nd, and it's called That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. It was hilarious. It is absolutely, I would say it's a lighthearted, feel-good adventure with some spicy romance in it. So, not too heavy-hitting, not too hard-hitting, but honestly, super fun to read, and planning on reading the second one for February, That Time I Got Drunk and Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf. That'll be number 2. And the third one in that series is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human. So the author of these three books is Kimberly Lemming. Can't wait to see what more she writes, and can't wait to dive into that second and third book. But there are quite a few others on my list, but I think I'm going to save book content for another episode. And I will probably continue talking a little bit about the December adventures as well. But thank you so much. Thank you for being here in the new year. And I don't know, are you guys looking for longer content, shorter content? Like, what are y'all looking for? Are you wanting me to dive into some of this YouTube drama that's been going on? I don't know these people. I am a little tiny itty bitty YouTuber, so I don't have any connections to these people. All I know is what I hear, what I read, and those sorts of things. So it's up to you guys. What are y'all feeling? Because I've got things that I can talk about that I feel I'm a bit more of a subject matter expert about. I'm just not sure I am a social media expert. I think I'm more of a kindness expert when it comes to those sorts of things. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next page. Have a great one.